Hi friends, today we will discuss electric field due to uniformly charged circular arc at its center. So now see, I have considered this arc, right? So this O divides this arc into two equal halves. So when I draw a line, so it will have two angles theta by 2 and theta by 2 equally. Let us consider its radius is what? R. So to find out electric field at its center point P, I will consider an small portion of arc that is equal to dx. So now what will be dx value in terms of d? See, let us this covers an angle d phi. Then I can write dx is equal to r into d phi. So now charge on dx will be equal to how much? dq will be linear charge density into its length. That is what? Lambda. But dx is equal to how much? So already we have written dx is equal to r d phi. So this is your r d phi. So now electric field due to this small portion at the point P will be equal to how much? dE, right? And it is making an angle phi with the center. Now this is angle phi. So now it will have two components, dE cos phi, and another component is what? dE sin t, sin phi, right? If I consider the same arc this side, that is resembling A dash and B dash, right? So now if it is A dash B dash, then it will also what? Make an angle 5. See here, if I take this one and this one, so it will also make an electric field DE, right? So DE, see, I will draw with a red pen. See, this will form what? DE, and it will have components. Again, this angle will be also equal to what? Phi. So now this will be what? DE cos phi, and its another component will be what? DE sin theta. Now this DE sin theta and this DE sin theta get cancelled. Now due to arc AB and A dash B, the electric field will be equal to how much? DE is equal to K lambda R d phi divided by what? R square. Now, see, for both arcs, I will write dE, that is small electric field will be equal to 2 times K lambda R d phi divided by what? R square. Now, this R and R square get cancels. So now see, if you want due to whole arc, then you have to integrate on both sides. So integration of dE is equal to integration from where to where? 0 to theta by 2. Why I am writing 0 to theta by 2? Because when we are considering arc from here to here, we will consider simultaneously arc from here to here. So only angle is how much? Theta by 2. So now whatever that is tk lambda divided by r. So what will be inside? See, this is cos phi also is there. So now d phi into cos phi. So now take all constants outside. So total electric field will be equal to 2k lambda divided by r. So integration 0 to theta by 2, inside what you will get? Cos phi into d phi. So now integration of this will give you what? So now E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into integration of cos phi is what? Sin phi. Upper limit is theta by 2, lower limit is 0. So now it will be equal to how much? E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into, so what we will get here? Sin theta by 2. So therefore electric field due to arc is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into sin theta by 2. So this is the expression for electric field due to arc. So you have to remember this one. Again what? See, for this one I have considered an arc in which I have considered first small portion AB. So due to this AB, electric field is what? Delta E. So it will have two components, dE cos phi and dE sin phi. Similarly, I will consider exactly opposite A dash B dash. So it will also have two components, dE cos phi and dE sin phi. So this one and this one get cancelled. So we will get what? Only electric field is what? 2 dE cos phi. One due to AB, another due to A dash B dash. Then we have to integrate from where to where? 0 to theta by 2. So on integrating we will get final result what? E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into sine theta by 2. Now some applications. Now see, if I take for a quadrant, so if it is a linear charge distribution is a lambda, then see we know due to arc what is electric field, E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into sine theta by 2. Now here what is the angle? Theta is equal to pi by 2. For a quadrant, angle will be always equal to how much? 90 degree. So now E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r sine pi by 2, that is pi by 4, that is what? 45 degrees. So now that will be equal to what? 2k lambda divided by r sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So this is the, if you want, so multiply and divide with root 2 and root 2. So what you will get is equal to root 2 k lambda divided by r. So this is due to what? Quadrant. See, if you have a semicircle means what? See again, E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r. So angle is how much? Theta is equal to pi. So now pi by 2, that is what? 90 degree. So it will be equal to how much? 2k lambda divided by r. So sine 90 is equal to how much? 1. The next one, for complete circle. So here theta is equal to 2 pi, right? So if you substitute, then in they will get 2k lambda divided by r sine 2 pi divided by 2. 2 get cancel again. What? So you will get E is equal to 0. So when you have uniformly charged wire at the center, you will get what? Electric field is equal to 0. Why? Because if I take this portion, exact opposite portion will, if it applies electric field in this direction, so exact this one will apply in this direction. So for half of the above circle, electric field will be this one semicircle, and below semicircle will be this one. So both will get cancelled and you will get electric field as what? 0. See, we will consider one example. See, this is a wire. It is extended up to infinity. So if we have an arc of radius r, and this side is again extended up to infinity. Now they are asking electric field at point P due to this wire. So now see, we'll convert this into three parts. See, the above wire, so I will consider this one will be what? 1. See, this side is at infinity, so this, at this point electric field will be equal to what? So we will have two components, one is along y-axis, another one along x-axis. How we got these two? See, already we know along, for a along x-axis electric field is k lambda divided by r cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1, and along y-axis k lambda divided by r sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. So now this is what? Semi-infinite wire. Semi-infinite wire means theta 1 will be equal to 90 degree and theta 2 will be equal to 0 degree. When you substitute in Ex and Ey values, then we will get, due to this wire, along y-axis what you will get, k lambda divided by r, and along x-axis you will get what, k lambda divided by r. Now if I consider this wire, so now again this is also semi-infinite wire. At same point P, again we will have two electric fields. So one is what, along y-axis, another axis. Now see, these two electric fields cancel each other, and this one and this one, see if I draw here, Ey due to second wire, this is what, Ex due to first wire, both will get cancelled. Now here what is that, so this side is what, Ey due to first wire and Ex due to second wire. See, all quantities are same only, so this will cancel with this one, one, this one. So therefore electric field due to this wire and this wire cancels with each other. So now what is the left out one, this one, arc. So now this is a quadrant, equivalent to quadrant. Already we have discussed for a quadrant. Now what is this angle, 90 degree. So E is equal to 2k lambda divided by r into sine, that is pi by 4. So already we have derived just now only. So root 2 k lambda divided by r, you will get the value of electric field due to this system. So now electric field is Ek, E is equal to root 2 k lambda divided by. Now we'll discuss electric field due to uniformly charged ring on its axis. Now see, we have considered here we have a circular ring on which charge distribution is linear. So let us take total charge is Q. So now if you want to find out electric field on the axis of the ring at this point. Now let us consider this point as P. So for this I will consider, see, radius of ring is R at a distance x. So now I will consider a small portion. Let us take this as AB. So now we will have what? A small charge dq. Due to this dq, the electric field at point P will be in which direction? A straight line. So now this will be electric field DE. So now, which is making an angle of theta with the horizontal, with the distance, perpendicular distance from center, that is x. So now again it will have two components, dE cos theta and dE sin theta. See, similarly if I consider exactly opposite, another same size, a charge dq, that is dx, this is also dx, this is also dx. Now it will also have electric field in this direction which is making an angle of what? Theta. So now again see, same charge. So this distance is what? Under root r square plus x square. Now if you draw, this will also be what? R square plus x square. This length is same. So charge is same. So now this angle will be same. So now DE, this will also exert at point P. Electric field is what? DE. So again it will have two components again, that is what? DE cos theta and DE sin theta. Now this DE sin theta and DE sin theta due to this dx and dx dash will cancel each other. So that's why what we have written, here, that is a DE sin theta components cancel each other. Now see what you will write. So now electric field will be equal to what? So electric field will be equal to, that is a 2dE cos theta. So 2 times, or see, simply if I write dE cos theta, so due to this one only, if I am considering only due to what? This one. So now if you want for whole this charge, so what you will write? So dE can be written as what? dE is equal to, see, integration. So if you want total electric field integration of dE cos theta. So now I will substitute the value of dE integration. Now what is the value of dE? K dq. What is the perpendicular distance? Perpendicular distance is what? Under root r square plus x square whole square into. Now what is the value of cos theta? See, cos theta is what? Base by hypotenuse. Now base is what? X, hypotenuse is that one. So x divided by, so what you will write? Under root r square plus x square. So now this one everything is constant. So what we can take? K x. So now see, this one get cancel 1 here, 1.5. So what you will get? R square plus x square 3 by 2 integration of what? Dq. So now if you do integration of dq for whole circle, we have considered for whole loop how much charge is present? Q. So what you can write now? So we can write electric field is equal to kx q divided by r square plus x square 3 by. So if you write in detail, so 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught qx divided by r square plus x square 3 by 2. So this is the electric field due to a ring on the axis line. So now see, if at the center, if x is equal to 0, so if x is equal to 0, that means what? Center of the ring, what we will get? Center of the ring, so electric field will be equal to 0. Why? If x is equal to 0, then the value of electric field is also equal to 0. Now what happens if x is very less than capital R? So if x is very less than capital R, so what? We will neglect x value. So k qx divided by, so we can neglect what? X value. So r square. So what we will get? Q. So this is the electric field if x is very greater. Now if x is very less than r. If x is very greater than r, then what you will write? E is equal to k q x divided by, so what you will write? X cube. So this will turn as E is equal to k q divided by x square. Right? So this is the electric field due to ring.